In equity there, Niki Evans came forth on the 2007 series of The X Factor, and a familiar face. Nice to have you here with us, Niki. Do you feel you were had?
In certain cases, yeah, but you're making a television programme, you have a story, they know the story before you go on there, and they want people to connect with you, so they pick up the phone. So my father had only just passed away, so that was my story, and it was continued through The X Factor. But people know before they go. I mean, they've watched The X Factor, they've seen the highs and lows of things, and it's a lot of people just want to be seen on TV, so they do just turn up and be mad, and you know. But
so that was, I mean, you did the whole of The X Factor essentially in grief during
I did,
your
it was
grieving.
Horrendous, yeah, it was really awful. And they do, you know, you do get people with cameras in your face when you literally are on the floor. I mean, I did. This was my personal opinion. I went in and I did an audition, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, or I got nervous or something, and then they would ask me questions like, do you think you've let your dad down, or, you know, how would your father feel if he was here, you know, and those questions.
And yet you didn't have to be there, I guess.
No, I didn't have to be there.
You knew that they knew your story.
Yeah. They, you know, like, there was lots of different stories that year. You know, there was a teacher, there was another, there was a father with a small boy. So, you know, it wasn't just my story. They do like to have these stories behind people.
When you hear of equity, as we did in that thing, do you think, oh, shut up, get over it? Or do you think they're really tapping into something that a lot of contestants would feel?
This is not a new phenomenon. You had like Nina Mishkov, you know, and I used to, you know, she wasn't very nice to people, you know, which is what I remember. So there, you know, exploitation is through every walk of life.
But it's a big word, isn't it, exploitation?
Yeah.
I mean, I talked to Piers Morgan about this earlier, and he said, you know, Susan Boyle is about to make £100 million.
Absolutely.
A lot of people would be hard-pushed to call that exploitation.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I knew what I was getting to, and, you know, I've always wanted to be a singer, and it's that one avenue where you can become instantly famous if you want or need that. But after it, don't forget, you can just disappear if you want to.
So, Niki, pact with the devil then. If it meant less airtime, less exposure, less fame, but they were nicer to you, what would you take?
Oh, that can be as horrible as I want.
Interesting.
As long as you get what you want at the end of it.
Niki Evans, great to have you on. Thanks very much indeed.